Hey guys, listen, I've just made this video. Um, this part that you're watching now is actually made after the previous part of the video. Um, what I was doing is like I always do. I was watching the video back, hoping that it's something that I can publish because obviously I've opened it, I've done everything as is. One of the things that was troubling me was the painting on the black primer. Where it was kind of splitting, and I couldn't really decide if it was the paint's fault or if it was the primer's fault. And then I remembered something as I was watching it. There's a bit of a basic fundamental, um, much the same way that we don't thin metallics with water because it splits it, and the same with paints. A lot of people prefer to use something like flow improver, or if you watch a lot of the Citadel videos, they tell you to thin with lamy medium, and it just kind of got me thinking. Maybe that's the problem, not the fact that it was the paint, but the fact that I thinned it with water. So, I don't know if you can see this puddle here, but this is red one, which I'd put a blob on, and I hadn't actually used it. I hadn't thinned it down. So what I've done is there's one drop of red one there, and I'm going to prove a point. There's about 7 or 8 drops of flow improver in there, right? And you can see how thin it is. But look, I'm going to use a lot more. There's probably another 5 or 6 drops gone in there. So, but you can clearly see that is really really thin. That's about as thin. I mean, I could get that thinner, but that is really seriously thin. So on the same standard, it should split if I paint that on the black. So I'm going to get a little bit. I'm trying to find. I did do a little bit here previously. Now the problem is with the camera, you're not going to see it too well because the black and it's very very thin. But look, I'm going to paint this over there, and you can see how thin it is. It's just tinting, but it's not splitting. So I'm going to try and tack this video. That's amazing. I think there'll be some experts watching going, yeah, she's just made a glaze. Is that a glaze I've just made, or have I made a wash? It's basically I've really really thinned it. Don't know where those bubbles are coming from. I think that's dirt. I will say these brushes, these aren't my normal painting brushes. So it could well be that there's bits of dirt in there. Um, I'll show you my brushes later on, but look, that's seriously thin. So with respect, I would like to remove any comments I made about it splitting. You can clearly see if you're going to thin them down, don't use water, and you can see what happened. Do you know what? I'm loving this even more now than when I did the original review, apart from those bits of dirt. Wow. I'm just going to go over. Oh, also what I did, I don't know if you can see there. So I'm just going over here. I just want to just do a little glaze over there. I want to see if look at that just brings those colours together. Now, there's a little thin line just at the end there. I'm just going to paint it so you can see where it is. That's corn red. That's Citadel corn red. I wanted to have a look to see where it laid within the range. It is lighter, I think, than the red. But obviously, once you paint it on, it's becomes a different colour. But sorry, I'm still taken back with this. Yeah, so that's answered the problem with the splitting. But obviously, you got to bear in mind if you're adding flow improver, it's really going to slow down the drying time. And these do seem. I was looking at some of these earlier on. These have been here for about an hour, and they've not really fully dried. The first ones have, but that's where they've been painted quite thinly. Oh, look at that. Be quite interesting to see what it does with this one with the brush marks. This is the one where I painted too thick. So yeah, yeah, maybe I should give it 8.5 now then. Possibly even a 9. Still going to lose marks for the fact it's mail order only. I do like mail order. I love mail order. I can get it opens up possibilities that I didn't have before. However, the negative side of mail order is I can't have anything now. So yeah, guys, my next video on this subject will probably be with the base paints, which I'm going to buy. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.